Well, that's a relief. The last thing we need is another magical so-and-so bent on world domination coming over from Equestria.
Oh dear, I hope the speech isn't meant to be motivational.
I'm tracing shapes. These are all congruent. Nope, those are not congruent. What are congruent figures? Congruent figures have the same size and shape. These two figures are the same shape. They're both rectangles. They have the same number of sides, and they're exactly the same lengths. If you slide one figure on top of the other, they match up perfectly. They are congruent. Are those figures congruent? They're both the same shape. They're both octagons. I'll slide one on top of the other. The lengths of their sides are the same. So the octagons are congruent. Are these figures congruent? They are congruent. If you turn one of the figures, you'll see they are the same shape and size. Are these figures congruent? I'm going to turn this shape to make things easier. Let's see. They're the same shape. But if you slide one on top, you can see that one is smaller. They're incongruent, which means they are not congruent. Are those two figures congruent? They have the same shape. They're both squares, but one figure is bigger than the other. They're incongruent, but they're also similar. What are similar figures? Similar figures have the same shape, but are different sizes. These two figures are the same shape. They're both hexagons. But the lengths of the sides are different. These hexagons are similar. Are those similar figures? These are the same shape. They're both trapezoids. They have the same number of sides, but the length of the sides are different. One is definitely smaller than the other. So, they're similar. They're also incongruent. I'm not sure if these figures are similar. Let's turn one so it's easier to tell. They both have the same shape, but their sides are not the same length. They're similar figures. Sometimes it's helpful to trace figures to see if they're congruent or similar. It makes it easier to compare. What? You're a congruent figure? Whoa! What makes adding with regrouping hard work? Carrying all the numbers.
Check it out. The school is having a bake sale. I made 8 cupcakes. Hey, you ate one. How many cupcakes are left? We can subtract to find the answer. When you subtract, you take a number away from another number. You can count back to help you subtract. When you count on, you count up one by one. When you count back, you count backward one by one. How do we count back 1 to subtract? Let's see. I had 8 cupcakes. Then you ate one. To find out how many are left, we can start with 8 and count back 1. That leaves us with 7. So I have 7 cupcakes left. Cool. Tasha has 6 donuts for sale. You ate one of them. How many are left? We can start with 6 and count back 1. That's 5. So Tasha has 5 donuts left. Ooh, Becca made 10 cookies for the bake sale. You ate 2 of them. How many does she have left? How do you count back 2 to subtract? Becca started with 10 cookies, and then you ate 2. To find out how many she has left, we start with 10 and count back 2. 10, 9, that leaves 8. So Becca has 8 cookies left. We can write a number sentence to show what happened. Becca started with 10 cookies, and then 2 were taken away. We use the subtraction sign to show when a number is taken away. Now there are 8 cookies left. So this number sentence shows that 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. Dell has 12 brownies for sale. You ate 2. How many are left over? We can start with 12 and count back 2. 12, 11, that leaves 10. Dell has 10 brownies left. How can you write a number sentence to show what happened? Dell started with 12, and 2 were taken away. So 10 were left over. 12 minus 2 is equal to 10. Takora's selling cake. She has 15 slices for sale. You ate 3. How many does she have left? How do you count back 3 to subtract? We can use a number line to figure out how many slices she has left. A number line shows you numbers in order. We can use this tool to help us count back. We start with 15 and count back 3. 14, 13, 12. So Takora has 12 slices left. Write a number sentence to show what happened. 15 minus 3 is equal to 12. Check it out. Mike has 24 marshmallow treats for sale. You ate 3 of them. How many are left? Let's use a number line to solve. We start with 24 and count back 3. 23, 22, 21. Mike has 21 treats left. What number sentence shows what happened? 24 minus 3 is equal to 21. Moby, you know you have to pay for everything you eat, right? Did you bring money?
What's the best dessert to divide between two people? A banana split.